Alright, today we're going to talk about elapsed time. The difference between two times is called elapsed time. Elapsed means how much has gone by. So we're covering elapsed time today. Our I can statement is, I can tell elapsed time. Go ahead and in your notebook get this written down. So my question today is, why is this important to us? What is the purpose of me teaching this? And this one, above many other things, comes up a whole lot. Because for elapsed time, we have lots of reasons that we want to make sure that we can tell how much time has passed. The first one I have there is taking meds. So for instance, if I took some headache medicine at 8:30, I want to know when the next time is that I need to take it, so I'm not taking too much medication. Another one, some of us do some cooking or some baking, and you might say, oh, I could put something on my phone, put a timer on my phone, but sometimes timers, we forget them or whatever may happen, and then we were like, oh, we have to look at the clock and find out how long has gone by or how much time has gone by. Another one, we have travel time. For you to get to and from places in a reasonable amount of time, you have to take into account how much time is going to pass so that you can leave your house at the right time and not waste time sitting at a place waiting for it to open or be super late to an important meeting or something. Say that your parents let you stay at a friend's house. They might say, okay, you need to come back in 3 hours. Well, you need to know what time will that 3 hours be. And the last one is planning sleep schedules. When we were talking about things to change a while ago, we talked about getting more sleep. Well, if you know that you need 9 hours to sleep and you go to bed at 9, the time when you probably wake up. So lapse time is a pretty important one. Okay, so we're going to do a little practice with this. Say that you have soccer practice that begins at 4:30. We also have this PM on the end of here, which means it's in the afternoon. AM means in the morning time. AM starts at midnight and then goes until 11:59, about lunchtime. And PM starts at 12 lunchtime and goes all the way till midnight when we're sleeping. So say you have soccer practice at 4:30 and then practice lasts until 5:45 p.m. How long was soccer practice? So there's a couple of ways that we can do this. With time, we're set in a base 60 because there's 60 minutes in an hour. So an easy way to do that is to chop it up into 5-minute sections. Well, we start at 4:30, then we can count up by sets of 5. So 4:30, then we go to 4:35, 4:30 or 4:40, 4:45. And each time I get a set of 5, I do a tally. So now we're at 4:50, 4:55, 4:60. Oh wait, we don't have a 4:60 because at that point it changes to 5 o'clock, 5:05, 5:10, 5:15, 5:20, 5:25, 5:30, 5:35, 5:40, 5:45. And then I could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should be doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I take 5 times 15. And do the math on that. Whoops. Give myself a little more space there. So 5 times 5 is 25. So that would be 75 minutes. Then I could even say, okay, well, there's 60 minutes in an hour, and 75 divided by 60, and find out that that's an hour and 15 minutes. That was pretty fast, huh? Wrong. That was a lot of work. A lot. So I'm going to show you a little quicker way. So let's start again. Practice starts at 4:30 p.m. and ends at 5:45. Notice that they're both p.m., so we haven't gone across our a.m. time frame. I'm going to draw a timeline here. I'm going to say here's 4:30, and I'm going to make another mark when I hit an hour. Well, 4:30, 1 hour from 4:30, 60 minutes is going to be 5:30, because I can count by hours. 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, those are hours. So when I go from here to here, it's 1 hour. And then I can chunk it up into 10-minute sections. Not 10-minute sections, sorry, 15-minute sections. And I could say, okay, well, from here to the next 15 minutes, it's another bump. So let's see, do I have 15 minutes? 5:30, 5:35, 5:40, 5:45, 5 times 3. There we go. That's 5:45. So if we think about chunking it into hours and then minutes, we can get to an answer a little bit faster. So soccer practice was 1 hour, see, because we have the hour here, and 15 minutes. Okay, so let's try another one. This time we're going to talk about a plane. A plane's going to fly from Seattle to San Francisco. It leaves Seattle at 8:55. And this time it's 8:55 a.m. And it gets to San Francisco, SF for San Fran, at 11:05. Still a.m. How long does this take? I'm going to go ahead and draw my timeline. I'm going to start with when the thing began, and then I'm going to count 1 hour up, 8:55 to 9:55. My end time is 11:05, so I haven't come close to it yet. I got to see if I can do another hour. 9:55 to 10:55. Another hour. And then, oops, I forgot to finish that. And then I see, can I go another hour? Well, 10:55 to 11:55. Uh-oh. I need to stop at 11:05, so now I need to break it down into minutes. Well, I like this 55 here, so I'm going to go another 5 minutes to 10:60. But we don't have a 10:60, it changes to 11 o'clock. So 10 minutes becomes 11 o'clock. And I'll do another 5 minutes. Not 10 minutes. That's only 5 minutes, Miss Leesenby. 10:55 to 11 is only 5 minutes. And then I'll do another 5 minutes to 11:05. And so then I'll just add up my bumps. 1 hour plus 1 hour is 2 hours. And 5 minutes plus 5 minutes is 10 minutes. So it takes a total of 2 hours and 10 minutes to fly from Seattle to San Francisco. Okay, there's another way to do this. This would be if I have the end time and I know how much time has gone on beforehand. So we're going to say a plane gets into Nashville at 7:10 p.m. It was flying from Chicago. The flight itself took 1 hour and 25 minutes. So this is the time that it got into the new airport. We want to know what time did it leave the old airport. What time did it leave Chicago? So in this one, we're going to have to count backwards because 7:10 is when it arrived. So we want to be backwards from it. So we can set it up as kind of a math problem. And we can say 7 hours, 10 minutes, take away 1 hour, 25 minutes. The flight took 1 hour and 25 minutes. So we're going to set it up as a subtraction problem. There's an issue though here. Remember that we're not dealing with base 10s. So when I say, oh, 0 take away 5, I'll just borrow from this 10. These minutes are a package deal. And when I borrow from, when I try to borrow from just this other one here, it won't work. I have to say, okay, well, let's take a full hour from here. Let's make this 6 hours. Now, if I took a full hour from there, it's going to be 60 minutes. I took 60 minutes away. So this 10 minutes is going to become 10 plus the 60 that I took. Because there was already 10, and I'm going to add the 60 that I took over here from this hour. So now I have 70 minutes, take away 25 minutes. So now I can do this. 70 take away 25. I know it's tough because there's still a 0 there, but if this time I could borrow from the 7 and make that a 6, make that a 10. Now I have 5, and 6 take away 2 is 4. So we got 45 minutes here. Now we come to the hours. 6 take away 1 is 5. So the plane left Chicago at 5:45. Let's say that we had a start time and then we had how much time had passed. So an event started at 4:40 and it ran for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So this one I'm going to add. It starts at 4:40, 4 hours and 40 minutes, and I'm going to add 2 hours and 45 minutes to it. The other one is I had my end time. This one I had my start time and how much time goes by. So 40 plus 45. I have 6 hours and 85 minutes. Oh, okay, so it'll be at 6:85, right? That's the time that it's going to be at? No way. There is not a time on our clock that is, oh, it's 6:85. Because when we hit 60, we start a new hour. So what we have to do is we have to take 60 away from here and add it back to this to get more time. So if I have 85, take away 60, because I'm gonna make this a 7 hours. I'm gonna take away 8, take away 6. So now I have 7:25. So the event ended at 7:25 p.m. All right. Hopefully you have this in your notebook. Go ahead and show me your notes when you have them at the table. We're going to work on our assignment. You may, if you are finished with the video early, you may go grab your assignment and get started working on it. Yep, and as always, happy mathing.